Good morning, students. Today we start with a new chapter, that is Visual Basic 2008 Controls and the Property. In our previous class, we started using Visual Basic 2008, an event driven high level programming language which offers an integrated development environment, that is IDE, to develop Windows based application. The Visual Basic IDE allows to design, edit or remove the errors from the program from the common place. An event driven programming language allows us to run the programming code associated with that event as and when that event is triggered. The possible event can be click of mouse button, double clicking, moving the mouse over an object or pressing a key on the keyboard, etc. To design an interface using Visual Basic, we use form as the base object on which we add various control as per our need. These control can be a command button, combo button, list box or a label. So, in this chapter, we will learn about the control and their properties. Students, whenever we use any Windows based application, it allows us to interact with various dialog boxes or messages boxes, etc. These dialog boxes provide various control to enter our response. These could be in the form of drop down combo box, a scrollable list box, option or a radio buttons. To choose an option or a checkbox for selecting multiple options, we also see button on the dialog boxes like OK or a cancel button to submit the response. Visual Basic allow us to use these and many more such type of controls to create our application. So, let us first learn more about these control and their properties for designing our application. So, for this, just watch this video. You will get understand different types of control, then how to start a Visual Basic, then different type of modes of Visual Basic, how to add controls in the form, then how to create application in a Visual Basic, how to save your project in a Visual Basic, and how to run the project in a Visual Basic.
Computers have become an integral part of modern civilization. In our day-to-day life, millions of computers are running endless applications to meet our personal, social and professional needs. We can easily find computer applications running at shopping malls, banks, reservation counters, hotels, schools, etc. Programming languages have the ability to perform complex operations and provide an attractive and user-friendly interface to work upon. Students, let us first understand what Visual Basic VB is. Visual Basic is a popular programming language among beginners. It was developed by Microsoft in May 1991. It is based on the BASIC language and provides a variety of tools to create user-friendly applications with graphical user interface. That is why it is called Visual Basic. VB creates event-driven applications which encourage higher user interaction through icons, menus, pointers, buttons, dialog boxes, etc. Students, note that Visual Basic NET is the evolution of the Visual Basic language and was targeted to develop Windows, web and mobile devices based applications. Let's take a look at the introduction to Visual Basic 2008 VB8. Visual Basic 2008 is one of the versions of VB launched by Microsoft in 2008. VB 2008 is almost similar to Visual Basic 2005, but it has many new features. Visual Basic 2008 is a full-fledged object-oriented programming OOP language. So, it has caught up with other OOP languages such as C++, Java, C#, etc. Let me tell you that Visual Basic 2008 Express Edition can be downloaded from the site. Okay, let's discuss about event-driven programming. While using an application, a user performs actions such as pressing a key, clicking a mouse, selecting a checkbox, or selecting a list item, etc. Such actions are known as events. In event-driven programs, the statements are not executed in the sequence in which they are written. They only get executed when a corresponding event occurs. For example, in the given scenario, clicking the Enter and Exit buttons are two different events. When we click any of them, it executes the associated task while the statements associated with the other button play no role. Alright, let's now talk about the modes of VB program. The Visual Basic program has three modes. Design mode. Design mode is the state when we create objects and write logical statements for VB applications. In this mode, the programmer plays a very important role. The run mode is a mode in which the statements written by a programmer are executed by the end user and the application performs the task for which it has been designed. Break mode is when an application generates errors or does not give the desired results. We halt its execution for removing errors. Let us now learn how to start Visual Basic 2008. To start Visual Basic 2008, click on Start, then go to All Programs, then go to Microsoft Visual Basic 2008 Express Edition. The Visual Basic 2008 IDE Integrated Development Environment will open. The VB IDE consists of a few panes, namely, the Recent Projects pane. It displays the list of projects that have been created by you in the recent past. The Getting Started pane. It provides some helpful tips to quickly develop the applications. The VB Express Headlines pane. It provides the latest online news, releases and updates about Visual Basic 2008 Express Edition. To create a new project, click on File menu, then go to New Project option. New Project dialog box will open. Choose Windows Forms Application option from the New Project dialog box. The Visual Basic 2008 IDE will be displayed. Now let's talk about VB Integrated Development Environment IDE. The standard Visual Basic 2008 window contains the menu bar, toolbar, toolbox and various other windows such as Solution Explorer window, Form Property window, Code window, etc. Visual Basic 2008 Integrated Development Environment bundles all these tools and provides us an interface where we can design, edit, compile and execute the application on a single platform. Let us now have a look at the components of Visual Basic 2008 IDE. The title bar is present at the top of the window and displays the name of the currently opened project. Menu bar contains many menu items and submenus. These items give access to various options which help in developing the application. Toolbar contains small icons that give access to frequently used menu items. These icons act as shortcuts to options available in the menu bar. Okay, let's now talk about Form window. Form is an interface using which a user interacts with the application. A form contains mainly control elements such as labels, text boxes, and command buttons, etc. Using these controls, a user can enter data and give instructions to the application. The form window provides us with a blank form where we can place various controls as per our requirements. Now we shall talk about Properties window. Properties are attributes that define the appearance and behavior of objects, forms, and other controls. Forms have many properties such as name, font, color, border, style, padding, size, text, etc. Properties window is used to set the properties of forms and other controls placed on them. Alright, let us discuss the Solution Explorer. This window displays a list of forms and other objects that constitute the application. This list is organized in the form of a branching structure like Windows Explorer. To open any object, we can double-click on its icon in the Solution Explorer window. Let us now talk about the toolbox. As the name suggests, the toolbox contains various controls such as command button, text box, and label, etc. These controls can be added to the forms by simply dragging and placing them at the desired location. Now let's understand the code window. Code window is used to write codes for any object. To write codes, double-click the object on the form. This action opens the code window where we can write the required Visual Basic statements. Let me now tell you how to develop a VB application. To develop an application using VB 2008, follow the given steps. Create a form and add controls in it. Set properties of the controls. Write codes for various events of added controls and run the application. Now we will understand how to create a form. When we start a new project in Visual Basic 2008, a blank form appears on the screen. To add more forms to our application, we can click on the Add New item, then go to Add Windows Form button on the standard toolbar. Or we can also select Add Windows Form option from the project menu. Let's now find out how to add controls to the form. To add new control to the form, follow the given steps. Click on the desired control in the toolbox and bring the pointer on the form. The pointer will change to crosshair plus symbol. Move the pointer to the desired location and drag it to draw the selected control. The control will be placed on the form. We can change the size, shape and location of the control as per our requirement. Let us learn how to set properties of any control. Select the control in the form. Click on desired property in the Properties window. Set the property and observe the change in the form. Okay students, now let's talk about the commonly used controls. First, let's talk about label. A label is used to display some text. Let us learn the common properties of label control. The name property identifies a label while writing the program. Font property sets the font size, font style, etc. for the label. Forecolor property changes the foreground color of the label used for displaying text. Text property contains the text which is displayed on the label. Visual property determines whether the control is visible or hidden. Now let's learn about the text box. A text box is used to receive input from the user. We can enter text and numbers in this box. The common properties of text box control are: the name property identifies a text box while writing the program. Text property contains the text which is displayed in the text box. Font property is used to set the font size, font style, font, etc. for the text box. Logged property determines whether we can move or resize control. Max length property is used to set the maximum length of text that can be entered in a text box. Multi-line property decides whether the text will be displayed in a single line or multiple lines in the text box. Let us now talk about the command button. Command button is used to give commands to the application. When a user clicks on the command button, the programming statements associated with that button gets executed. The common properties of command button control are: name property identifies a command button while writing the program. Text property contains the text which is displayed on the command button. Font property sets the font size, font, font style, etc. for the command button. Alright, let me now tell you how to write codes for an event. Follow the given steps to write programming statements for any event. Double-click on a control to open the code window. In the code window, write the statements in between the pre-written lines of code. The syntax to assign a value to the property of an object is: object name, property name is equal to value. For example, to set the caption of a label. Syntax label name text is equal to value. Example, label 1 text is equal to quote in welcome to Visual Basic 2008 quote close. It will display quote in welcome to Visual Basic 2008. To set the text of a text box. Syntax text box name text is equal to value. Example, text box 1 dot text is equal to 100. It will display 100 in text box 1. To get value from a text box. Syntax VAL bracket in text box name dot text bracket close. Example, VAL bracket in text box 1 dot text bracket close. Students, let us now find out how to execute a Visual Basic 2008 project. Visual Basic IDE provides us 3 different ways to run a Visual Basic project. Press F5 key on the keyboard. Use menu bar. Click on Start Debugging option in the Debug menu. Click on the Start Debugging button on the standard toolbar. Let's create an application to add 2 numbers and display the output as shown below. Start Visual Basic 2008 Express Edition and choose Windows Forms application option. We will see the VB 2008 IDE containing a blank form. Add 3 labels. Three text boxes and 1 command button in the form. Arrange them as shown in the given picture. Change the following properties to the controls. Label 1, text is enter first number. Font is 12 bold. Label 2. Text is enter second number. Font is 12 bold. Label 3. Text is sum of given numbers is font is 12 bold. Text box 1. Text is empty. Font is 12 bold. Text box 2. Text is empty. Font is 12 bold. Text box 3. Text is empty. Font is 12 bold. Command button 1. Text is calculate. Font is 12 bold. After applying these properties, write statements for the click event of the command button. To write statements, double-click the command button. The code window will open. Write the code as shown below. Press F5 to run the application. You will see the form on the screen. Enter 2 numbers and click the Calculate button. You will get the result of the operation. Now let us learn how to save a Visual Basic 2008 project. To save a Visual Basic 2008 project, click on File, then go to Save From 1.vb option. The Save File As dialog box will appear. Choose the location where you want to save your form. Enter the name for the form and click on Save button. It will display the Save Project dialog box. Assign a project name and click on Save button. The project will be saved. OK, now let us find out how to open an existing project. To open an existing project in Visual Basic 2008, click on File, then go to Open option. The Open Project dialog box appears. Find the project and select it. Click on Open button. The selected project will open. In the project window, choose the form which you want to open and click on Open button. Let us quickly glance through the key points discussed in this chapter. Visual Basic is a popular programming language among beginners. In event-driven programs, the statements are not executed in the sequence in which they are written. They only get executed when a corresponding event occurs. There are 3 modes in a Visual Basic program: Design mode, Run mode, Break mode. Form is an interface using which a user interacts with the application. Project window displays a list of forms and other objects that constitute the application. Command button is used to give commands to the application.
Okay student, hope you understand this chapter. If you are having any query, you can repeat this video once. Read the chapter in your textbook and find out the question answers. In the next lecture, we will discuss on the question answers. If you have any query, any doubt, write in comment box. Thank you.
Now let us